Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The bright intro rang in Kelly's ears like an echo from another life. Now she sat in the ICU, a place that smelled of citrus antiseptic and stale coffee. Overhead lights carved sterile squares across the floor, an orderly mask over despair. Kelly had grown numb to such details long ago. The steady tick of the wall clock, the whine of passing IV poles, the mechanical lullabies of monitors. She occupied the unforgiving chair at the foot of the bed. Her fingers interlocked so tightly the ache in her hands mirrored the ache in her chest. Mark lay before her, motionless. One side of his face was swollen, the skin pulled tight as if clenched by an invisible hand. White tubes linked his body to machines that hummed, beeped, and breathed on his behalf. A catheter at his arm looked absurdly small against the enormity of his wounds. Hours earlier, he'd been awake, restless, trying to speak through the tape across his lips. The nurse had muted the monitors for privacy as Kelly leaned close, her forehead resting against his cool skin. I need them, he had whispered, consonants soft as rustling leaves. His blue eyes, stark, clear, cruel in their lucidity, locked with hers. Kelly froze. She knew exactly what he meant. Their children, his anchor, her storm, their reason for everything. Who do you mean, honey? Her voice cracked. She needed to hear the names aloud, as if spoken syllables could stitch his request into permanence. All of them, he breathed. Matteo, Lola, Dwakin, Gianna, Luisa, let them come. Her breath caught in surrender. Beyond the ICU's glass, the city glittered with indifference. But in here, time had stalled. Nurse Teresa, brisk and efficient in a way Kelly both admired and resented, touched her shoulder. We can arrange that. The rules are flexible for immediate family. We'll manage the sedation and infection risks. We'll try. Kelly nodded, staring at the relentless sweep of the clock's hand. Her mind raced through logistics, calls, pickups, schedules, school runs. How do you prepare children to see their father like this? Each of them would carry it differently. She pictured it. Matteo, jaw tight, trying not to cry. Lola smoothing the sheets with hands that trembled like a silent prayer. Dwakin forcing a joke, desperate to pierce the heaviness. Gianna clinging to her leg, too young to mask her fear. Luisa steady-voiced, shouldering more than her share. Kelly dialed Matteo first. He answered on the third ring. Mom? His voice was thin, uncertain. It's me, she whispered, unable to hide the fear woven into her words. Can you all come here? A silence stretched, so heavy it seemed to drain the oxygen from the line. Finally, I'm on my way, leaving now. Won by like a stitch in the fabric of something sacred. Neighbors and friends rallied. One offered to pick up Gianna from choir practice. Another promised Lola a ride. Matteo texted he'd cover Joan's cafe shift. Small gestures, each an act of devotion, layering into inevitability. The children were coming. Inside the ICU, nurses adjusted medications, repositioned Mark, prepared the room. Doctors warned Kelly of overstimulation, of heightened risk with so many visitors. But she barely heard them. She had already decided. Mark had asked for them, and she would give him this. The city lights outside continued to sparkle, unbothered. But in that ICU, the world shrunk to a single bed, a broken man, and the family rushing to gather around him. For the first time in hours, Kelly unclasped her aching hands and let them fall open, ready to hold what was left.